welcome to part 3. You know, the way Karis has been talking, sounds like maybe he thinks the builder's already here. Maybe he is the builder. And honestly, after Constantine, I'm inclined to think that, well, maybe he's right. Maybe the builder and the trickster are disembodied entities that can possess mere mortals, essentially. Maybe they're just powerful beings that want to bring about their own dark, terrible world, but they need a human soul in order to interact with this world. Maybe that's how it works. Or maybe they're just a couple of megalomaniacs, because honestly, I'd prefer to think that the builder isn't nearly as petulant as Karis. Because you've heard that crap he's spouting, right?
Assuming the blueprints didn't leave anything out, this thing ought to do the trick.
Anyway, there is one last thing I'd like to create here. Just gotta make sure there's just nobody looking, so to speak. Throw in the spring coil, along with some acid. That builds us, crap. That builds us the flux spheroid. So we'll just toss one in there and chase it along with, let's see, steel plate. Get our last secret. Flash bombs. Like I said, the flash equipment has limited application here, so I'll be using it too much. Anyway, that's the complete first area, and the incomplete second area right there. But we have finished the first half of the map now. It's a rather inconvenient direction to be pointing. Well, inconvenient for me. So let's try one of these mines.
I have not determined potential.
Oh, I'd say there wasn't anything potential about that. Alright, so there's another one who's active right over that way. I didn't want to use these mines so quickly after I got them, but at this point it's better than the alternative. And hey, no more sneaking required. I can just waltz across this metal floor as if it were nothing. And this brings us back to the northern asp. Now there is a fairly long, convoluted, complicated way of getting up to the signal tower. Or I could just push this button. See, there would be a gate closing the way, but because I got that one secret earlier, push that switch. Means I get to take the easy way. There. See, there's the gate. Now I just need to get 7 out of 8 of these towers switched over from A to B.
If Karis has any way to detect what I'm doing, I'll know soon. about the sabotage. I don't think he knows.
I'll show you the long way up in the failure reel. Till then, I've got to search for another 6 towers to set. Now it says 7 out of 8 in the objective, but that's a little misleading. You can't actually skip any of them. Looks like there's one just through those doors there. Like I was saying, it's a bit misleading because you can only access 7 of the towers. Karis has access to the last one, and for understandable reasons... Shit. So for understandable reasons, we do not have access to Karis. Sure you have. Oh good, it's dark. So this might turn the gate on, but it also turns the lights on. We don't want that. Instead we travel into the basement here. Looks like there's a bunch of patrolling guards. So the puzzle here is to get around this area without being spotted by any of the patrolling guards, but you know what? I got enough resources that I can get away with this.
Alas, I alone must wait for purification. I must remain alive to greet the Builder, while all around me all else is cleansed by his wondrous breath. The day shall come when I too breathe in his perfection. My burden is heaviest now, but my rewards will be greatest later. Praise the Builder for all his wisdom.
Karis, you crazy mad motherfucker. Better get this one. Oh good. Alright. So, something interesting is that the first part of the level, the factory area, oddly enough, it is harder than the second part here, the tower switching section. And the reason is that the tower switching section is laid out all in these set-piece puzzles like this. Once you figure them out, it's fairly simple. The factory is more generalized, though. It's got folks with long patrols, a more basic design, without the set pieces. At least not quite to the same extent. Had some trouble with the mouse there. Sure are some long elevators, aren't they? This one's the longest because it goes down into the basement. Alright, let's just wander on out of here. That's 2 towers down and 5 to go. So, let's see. Where do we go from here? Looks like there's one nearby. That's where we were. So, southeast. Looks like the correct direction. That's where we're facing. Excellent. Phantom note. Hardly need one of those now. Got a watcher up there, and that's unfortunate. A static guard bot. Fortunate indeed. Looks like I could cross through the rafters, though, if I could find a way up there. Yeah, it looks like there's a way up there. I just need to figure it out and maybe deal with these extra bots here. Wow. I'm surprised it worked so well. But you are also dead and torn to shreds. We got a few chimneys here, but only one of them goes anywhere. That's the one here in the middle. Barely see where I'm going. Aha! Here we go. Now I can get into the rafters. Looks like the guard bot was looking into those explosions I caused. Good thing I cleared out, because I'm all out of frog beasts. Anyway, the other reasonable alternative to taking the Skyway is to use a noisemaker to draw his attention away, but unfortunately, that doesn't work so well. No, it's too easy for him to spot you in this well-lit, open area. He heard me, didn't he? Too bad he can't reach me from up here. And up we go. Now, how to get back down? Looks like there's another one to the northeast of this area. Don't think going down here would be a good idea. Maybe if there's a grate up here somewhere. Yeah, it looks like there's... Yeah, that's definitely a grate. Okay. So that bypasses the guard bot. There's still a question of getting down, getting over.
Every mere man conceived the gear. 'Twas the builder. He speaks it first in our waiting ear.
Whoops. Didn't mean to cut Karis off like that. I think you heard the important aspects of it, though, so I won't lose sleep over it. Now I'm down to 1. Not where I wanted to be. Seems like a pretty simple setup here. Of course, the only way past that door is to open the 2 gates in the way. Oh, crap. Fortunately, guard bots have noticeably weaker eyesight and hearing compared to normal guards. I mean, given that they're a lot more dangerous after they've found you. But still, I'd say Karis definitely has the wrong idea with these guys. Here's the next signal platform. There's a couple of turrets hiding just in the corners to the left and right here. They're just to screw you up if you try and screw around. From this angle you can also see that there are some catwalks that go above. Would have let me skip a lot of that. Still though, it wasn't too much of a hassle. Full moon out tonight. How auspicious. We'll finish the rest of the signals in Part 4.